Hello guys, it's me, Nick, your Lyft. And it's 8 o'clock at night, and we're here getting ready to go and get some Lyft rides. All right, you guys, I'm right here. As you can see, it's really nice in the back, or maybe you can't see. It is dark already here in Phoenix, Arizona. Here's the air freshener that I told you guys. So I'll spray that. I have my, I'm not sponsored, so I have my disinfectant and my tissues are here in the back. And what is this? Oh, and then these are the bags that they're very helpful. Oh, this is the air freshener that they give. So I just put it there so I can see the logo. And so this is, I'm riding the car that I actually bought to do Lyft, and it's a really nice car. Very sturdy. A friend of mine told me about this car, and because of the parts, if something goes bad, it's not going to be that expensive. If I buy something for, like, example, like BMW or something, I don't know, like German cars, or that the parts are very expensive. So that's the reason why I got this car. I'm not sponsored by this model, so I'm not gonna say what kind of car it is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in a YouTube you'll find out. But yeah, this is the only thing that I don't like. I bought this car new with, I think it was like 9 miles. Right now I bought it in August, in the end of August, like the last week of August. Now it's November, so and then I'm almost at almost 10,000 miles. So that's probably what they say. 3 months are already in 10,000 miles. My goal is to at least use it for 40,000 miles more, and then try to get another car, and then just pretty much upgrade it like an iPhone. Upgrade the iPhone. I still pay for it through my service. So I guess this car, unless I really don't want to do Lyft anymore, I'm probably gonna focus on paying it off, and then just staying with the car that I get in the future. I bought this charger. It's electric or wireless power. But since I have to keep up my music on, that's why I do not connect it. But that's where I keep my cell phone. So here it is, and it's already, I'm running a little bit late, 8:16. Here is my Lyft, the one for passenger, and here's the Lyft driver one. And it goes on. I put it here. All right, so, and then connect the cable. Sorry for there for a little bit. I connect the cable, and you really can't see it, but it seems like that yellow stuff is a little bit busy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it on, and I'll go ahead and do my first ride. See how that works. Normally it'll start beeping. he is 1 minute away. I did the accept, and then automatically it'll go to the waves. But I like to go first because I like to keep it here first because it's telling me where to go pick it up. So his name is Richard, and he has a picture. So I kind of like those kind of rides because like that it tells me that they are experienced on getting lifts. Alright, you guys, so I got to this destination, and as soon as I got to my destination, I turned the blinkers on, and the cancellation, they canceled the ride. So most of the times this happens when the passengers either don't like the driver, the picture of the driver. I mean, passengers choose if they want a male driver or they want a female driver, so that could be a possibility. Another possibility is sometimes they're not ready, so sometimes they order the Lyft thinking that it's going to take 5-10 minutes, and then this one it took me like a minute literally, and then I was there, so maybe they needed more time, so they canceled it. So they have a 2-minute window to cancel. Or the other one is that they did vice versa on the I'm still here, so I'm trying to see if they're still here or something. But yeah, sometimes they do the vice versa, and they put the pickup to the drop off and the drop off to the pickup. Or sometimes, there it was. Or sometimes they order both. They order Uber and Lyft, and whoever comes first, they'll get that, and then they'll cancel the other one. So yeah, that's what happens. In which I think that's what happened because I saw another car over there. I think it was Uber. So yeah, so that's what happens. It sucks. So I just lost the ride there. They canceled either they canceled on me or Lyft just canceled, which I don't know. I never understand how that works. But yeah, so I'm just driving here again. So we got to experience that sound, the light. I got a little bit excited there that I was moving too much because I have to press yes. It only gives me a certain time to press the accept button. And I got this ride, and it's in the airport. It did give me a warning sign that it was a 30+ minute ride. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the airport. I'll record this until I pick up the passenger. This terminal, it's one of my favorites because it's easy for me to get there. So I really want to record the whole pickup scenario, but I don't know. I'll see if I do it or not, but I still don't feel comfortable with myself since this is going to be my first video. So probably once we get there, I'll turn off the camera. But if I do that, I'm sorry, but soon I will be able to do the pickup and drop off, the full pickup and drop off experience. But hey, this is a start, so I'm taking my time on trying to get a hold of it. So right now, I'm driving to the Phoenix Harbor International Airport here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a passenger. I didn't even see who it was. I just saw that it was Terminal 2. And just to verify it while I'm driving, so I'm holding the camera. So let's see if I can multitask here. I'm glad I checked. No, it's Terminal 3. So speaking of Terminal 3 is one of the weirdest pickup areas here for Lyft. This is the one I don't like. I like Terminal 2, I like Terminal 4, but not Terminal 3. What happened to Terminal 1? I can explain that later, but it doesn't exist anymore. So there's no Terminal 1. So there's Terminal 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 4 are my favorite. 3 is the one that I always, either passengers are upset or I get there late because, see, on my end it says to pick up on door 2. Oh no, I think they fixed it. Oh no. No, they didn't. So it has to say outer curb because we can only pick them up at the outer part of the airport. Door 2, it says here that it's inside the inside. So there's an inner curb and there's an outer curb. So so we cannot go into the inner curb. And I see why, because there's a lot of traffic and there's a lot of speed bumps, so it's going to take a while. So that's the reason why we don't pick them up in the inner curb. And the outer curb is just traffic along, and then you just pull out to the side, and then and then if they have luggages, I have to get out and put their luggages in as a courtesy, and then welcome them to Phoenix or welcome back if they're coming back, and then put in the and then leave. So this happens like in 60 seconds, I think. Yeah, it's a really quick pickup. Get off, put the luggages in if they have, and then get in and then greet and then leave quickly. But with this terminal, since they're saying door 2 and then I have to wait on the other side, sometimes they oh yeah, see, it says outer curb. So south outer curb right share. So it says under south outer curb right share. So we're getting here in Terminal 3. Wait, no, this is Terminal 4. Sorry, I was reading the... Here's Terminal 4. South 4, yeah, so this is Terminal 4. And then the next terminal is going to be Terminal 3. And I had it like this because I didn't want them to see me. But yeah, so see, it says outer curb on my end. On their end, it says just door 2. So it doesn't say outer curb, so they're always waiting inside or on the other side, and then I just have to wait for them. Or the other dude that I'm getting near, so I go ahead and put the arrive before so they can know that I'm getting there. Alright, you guys, so alright, so I have a low battery, so I'll go ahead and charge this, and then I'll pick them up. Hopefully it's not an upset passenger that I'm taking forever because they're inside and I'm outside. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, you guys, so I just finished dropping off the passengers, and like I was telling you, Terminal 3, yep, they were really confused, and that was actually the first conversation we had. Oh, they told me to be here, but we were seeing everybody going that way to the right share, so I'm glad we waited for you here. And yeah, for some reason, if someone from Lyft headquarters watches this video, can contact me and I'll let them know that it's very complicated. Terminal 3 is very complicated because for us, they tell us to wait on the right share. For them, they tell us to wear inner curb on door, like the opposite, and that is really confusing to them. But this was a 45-minute ride, and so this is my first ride. $25.16 for one ride. I mean, here they gave me a $10, and I did not see the underneath one. It's a 15. So they gave me, so This ride was for an hour, for almost an hour. It was a 45-minute ride, and I picked him up like around 8:45, I think. Yeah, it was like around 8:45 when I picked him up, and then at 9:30, it's 9:30, like a couple minutes ago, I dropped him off. So I got a $25.16 for that ride, and then plus my $15 tip. That's a $40 one ride in less than an hour. So yeah. All right, you guys. So I put the camera down, and then like a minute later, I got another one, and it's 9 minutes away. So one of my tricks, because what I don't like about this app is that I'm driving to go pick. Hopefully this doesn't happen, but I'm driving to go pick them up, and then all of a sudden it switches to another passenger. That is the most annoying thing that I don't like about the app, and that's the reason I think that's the one number. If that happens and when I'm driving, it's a #1 rating for their driver app. I don't even think about it. I just go ahead. I don't think about it. I just go ahead and rate them #1. But and so the secret for that is that I go offline. So if I get a 10-minute ride to go pick them up, what I'll do, I'll go offline. Once I go offline, then I'm stuck with that passenger unless they cancel. So like that, I go offline, I'm going to pick them up, I don't get any more passengers in queue, and I'm stuck with that passenger. Unless they cancel, then I'll go back online to get another passenger. But normally the times I've done it, they don't cancel. They actually wait the whole 10 minutes, and then I don't lose track of who am I picking up, because it's really annoying when I'm driving to them, and then now I have to make a U-turn because the other passenger is the other way around. It may be closer, but it's just a hassle, and sometimes you can literally cause accidents by doing that, because you think fast, and then now you have to think how to get to the other side, or it's a think fast situation, and I think it's a hazard. I think it's dangerous for that, but that's something I think I need to ride to Lyft. But yeah, so I did not go offline this time because I don't think I'm in the outskirts of the city, so I don't think anyone is close by to go pick her up, so that's why I didn't go offline. But we'll see what happens. So I'll come back in a bit when I drop her off. See, it says here that I'm picking her up at Panda Express, so I'm guessing that it's a passenger that is getting off work and it's going home. So I'm hoping she lives. So my goal is to go south now, go back to downtown Phoenix, and I'm hoping that she lives going southbound. If not, it's okay. I'll just get another ride. But I think I'm just gonna go offline because after this one, I am kind of hungry. So I don't know. I'll see what we do. But yeah, I'll come back after I drop this passenger off. Talk to you later. I just dropped off my second passenger of the night. It was a 19-minute ride. I think I made it less than 19 minutes. And I didn't get a chance to see how much it was because right now when I dropped her off, I just got another one. So I'm heading out right now to go pick up my third passenger. And let's see here. I'm going to concentrate on my driving as well. So So one of the things I did with this ride is that I put the radio on, the local radio, which that is a big no-no. Do not put the local radio for your passengers unless it's requested by them and they are okay with it. This passenger was on the phone all the time, so that was a good thing that she didn't pay attention, and it was a low volume, as you can hear it. But yeah, that was a big no-no that you cannot. Well, I mean, you can, but I would definitely suggest not to put the local radio, because I think that's unprofessional. I mean, if you don't have the resources like to get or any of those the radio apps that you buy for a subscription, I mean, it's a good investment that you can go ahead and do. I pay $5, and it's $5 a month, unlimited music. I put the radio on. There are no commercials, and there's nothing else to listen but just ongoing. I put it on the pop music, which is just a common music. I mean, there are passengers that they request to play their own music or change the channel. When that happens, you do that for them, and honestly, you just tell them what kind of music you like, and then you go to the search, and then you search their style of music. So I kind of felt bad, but I'm glad that she was on the phone. The reason why is because I wasn't prepared for this phone, because I normally have one phone, and the other phone, this camera that I'm using. Hold just 1 second here. All right, so I'm using this camera, and it's charging right now. So that was a big no-no. I already connected it right now, so hopefully it syncs, and I get to have it normal. So this passenger, it's 6 minutes away, and I'm gonna go pick him up and see how that goes. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, you guys, so I am done with my third ride for the night. Normally I start at 8 p.m., try to finish at 10 p.m., do about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours if it's really busy, or if I'm not hungry, like right now. So my third passenger, I did see it. I think it was a 10-minute ride. That one was for $6.31, and then the other one was it was supposed to be a 19-20 minute ride. I think I made it in 15 minutes, and for that one I got $11.93 plus the airport one. So I did 2 hours and 9 minutes. Yeah, so that's normally what I do. 2 hours. 2 hours and 9 minutes, $43.40. That came about an average. Oh, and the tip, $15. So that would be 43 plus 5, 48, $58 in 2 hours. So that would be an average of almost $30 an hour. Wow. So yeah, so sometimes you get nights like this, which is really good. Sometimes you get not so good nights, and that you only make 25 for 2 hours. So it all depends on the night, all depends on what kind of rides you have. At the end, I've noticed that it balances out. So I really don't worry if one night I make $25, the other, see, like right now I made almost $60. I could probably make $25 and tomorrow make $60. So everything balances out. I mean, ideally it would be awesome if this would be every single night, but that is when you are self-employed. That's, I mean, you have to risk it. You have to risk the night. So that was the experience tonight. I really enjoyed it. It's 10:30. I'm gonna see if there's any food around I can eat. We're on 55th Avenue. So 55th Avenue, There's a nice restaurant there, but I think it's closed. So probably it's gonna be like a drive-through, the usual. So yeah. So thanks for watching, you guys. This video, this experience. I hope to record more videos like this, and I'll see you around.